Hey Taurus, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. Lisa here. I hope all is well. Happy New Year. 3 is a charm because I just tried to do this intro 3 times already. This is the 3rd time. It was just like stupid ways of being interrupted. That's probably going to play a role in this reading because I was just going to go into how much I feel this beautiful energy coming through. I feel like you guys are more optimistic, okay? You have a bit more of a pep in your step type of energy. There's probably someone around, and it's probably a hater who just don't want you to be great. All right, let's see what's going on. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Taurus Collective needs to know for the second half of January? Thank you. Okay, we have to do something different. And the song that was coming out, I think it's a song by Jay-Z and Beyonce. I forgot the name of the song. But the hook goes, I can do anything. Hell no, hell no. So I don't know the name of that song. I think I'll put it in the comments or whatever. But it does have like more of an optimistic feel to it. Someone's feeling like it's a brand new day. I can create whatever it is I want. Some of you guys might have Scorpio in your chart or you're dealing with a Scorpio, okay? All right. See, look at that. Go for your dreams and begin to explore. All right, that's a feeling. That's the energy here that I'm feeling. It's dreamer energy. Someone's excited about a new project, new love, just a new life, okay? That's what I'm feeling here. It has it's a full energy, okay? Full energy meaning it's a brand new energy that they're in and that they're exploring, okay? So it's excitement of trying something new and different, all right? New and favorable though, okay? All right, let's see what's going on with Taurus. The last couple of Taurus readings were so heavy. I'm so happy to feel this energy. Whether this comes on the reading or not, it just lets me know that that's around the corner, okay? This leap of faith, this feel-good energy. Look at that, see? I can do anything, okay? That's the energy, the magician. Okay, come through. That's you? Someone is feeling in their power, like they overcame, they're ready to do it, they're ready to go for it, they're ready to create, like, all right, what's next? I'm ready. I love it. Awesome. Okay. So you have the Page of Pentacles here. It's like someone's not moving yet. See, there is some type of whatever, it's not a real block, but I just feel like someone's just sitting in the power, sitting in magician power and just feeling that, like, okay, let's see what to do with this energy. It's like when you first walk in the door of a party and you peep the scene, like, okay, who's there? Okay, they cute. That look like trouble. I'm gonna stay away from that, you know. And it's just like peeping the scene of being this magician. Enjoying his vantage point. I'm not seeing much action, like someone's just embracing that I can do anything feel, but someone isn't starting to manifest yet, which is fine. It's just the beginning, all right? This definitely has a very new, fresh energy. This is great. While you're peeping the scene at this party, there are people who are peeping you, okay? People who might not have the best intentions, people who may not really care for you to be in this beautiful magician energy. So just be mindful of that, all right? Protect yourself at all times when it comes to your energy, setting proper boundaries, so on and so forth, all right? There is some type of conflict here. It's coming out in the center of the reading, this 5 of Wands. So I'm going to get more into that. I can do anything. Ace of Swords, victory. Whatever this conflict is, there's some type of battle. This could be the battle between you and yourself, okay? Whatever the case is, the blue. Look at that blue energy. Whatever the energy, whatever the case is, you will come out on top in a favorable way, all right? Moon card. There's certain things happening behind the scenes. All right, what are we talking about here, guys? What's up? It's not forward movement. There is a conflict that's stopping your movement forward. Just like it was just stupid little things that was stopping me from moving forward with this reading, you know? It feels, it might be a bit of an energetic pull or some spiritual interference, if you will. Let's get more into it. Why is this Five of Wands here? Man, prosperous. That's what you're walking into. Being a single or whatever. Like whether you're single or not, it's just this beautiful, shiny, new shiny, prosperous energy with the Nine of Wands, okay? I'm sorry, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles here. You're getting out of the Nine of Wands, out of the struggle. I feel like some people are competing behind the scenes and you might not know it. I'm gonna just say that, all right? This has an energy of like some type of weird battle, competition, whatever. We have the Seven of Wands coming out. Now in the original deck, the Rider-Waite deck, the Seven of Wands, the illustration is of a man at the top of a hill, and he has like a staff, and he's like pushing people away. And it's usually indicative of some type of competition, but also, like I said, winning, being on top, okay? So being that that is coming out along with this battle energy, I am feeling like there is some type of hater, some spiritual interference, whatever the case is, however you want to call it. They see you in magician mode, like you're peeping a scene, and then other people, your competition is peeping you too. All right? So just be mindful of that. I don't know where this is going to go. All right. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. This could be for anything. This could be you're the new person on a job, okay? And people are like, all right, let's see what they're going to do. Or you can be with someone and they have other people. Oh, you caught someone's eye. Look at that with the Queen of Cups coming out. This could be the Battle of Hearts. You know, you might have caught someone's eye and energetically someone else is feeling that. You know, this does feel like it's behind the scenes. This does feel like an energetic reading. However it manifests, I don't even know if it's showing up physically, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think it is. I feel like a lot of this is happening on a spiritual plane. This reminds me of, was it the last, I think it was the Aries reading 2 readings ago in December, where it was like a battle. It was a spiritual battle between two, for someone's heart. That's the energy that I'm getting here now with the Taurus reading. Someone's just in magician mode, okay? This could be you or someone else, and you could be battling. But someone's just in magician mode, just focusing on their own thing, doing their own thing. But then they have people around who are just like, see, I don't know if someone's battling for their heart or just battling to be in. Somehow it's competition. Maybe they're competing for a spot. They could be competing for a spot in someone's heart, okay? Or competing for a spot in a career, whatever the case is, okay? Just know that as you're peeping a scene, you're being watched as well. That's what's happening here. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I do feel, okay, I think this is a love thing. Okay, the Six of Arrows keeps wanting to come out. See, some of you guys, you might be dealing with someone or talking to someone, or someone might have their eyes on you. This is going to get confusing now. So it seems like, all right, it might be 3 people here, okay? There's the magician, all right? There's eyes watching the magician. Let's say there's someone who's interested in the magician, and then there's someone who's interested in the person that's interested in the magician, okay? It's something like that that seems to be happening here. It seems like someone can't let go. So this is the energy of like, you might be talking to someone, they might have an ex who can't let go of them, okay? And they feel your energy coming in. That's clarifying the lovers in reverse. Somebody has like a broken connection. It could be in the past, and they're just like, they can't let go. Queen of Wands coming out in reverse. Oh my gosh. Is this where we're going for real? All right, so the magician is coming out. Okay. The magician is coming out as the Queen of Cups. Let's say the scorned ex. They typically, they always come out like this. They always come out as the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? So that is a person who's like looking at the person. Let's say whoever you are. And whatever, masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. There's a magician, there's someone interested in the magician, and someone who's interested in the person interested in the magician. That person at the end is a Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't know who this person is that's interested in the magician yet. We'll find a name for them. But this Queen of Wands, they can't really let go, all right? With the Tower moment, they're not trying to see this ending. They're not trying to see what they built up with this person. They're not trying to see that crumble because of you. And they might be blaming it on you, like. But the magician, whoever that is, they're coming out as the Queen of Cups. All right. I see what y'all trying to do here. This is about to be a soap opera. All right, let's get into it. Love and hip hop, okay? Tarot edition. All right, what's the elder? Why is the elder here? Oh my. Everybody's having this energy. Aries had the energy. Gemini had the energy. If you want to watch readings about, because this is probably the same situation, just in different angles. If you are in a situation where there's a divine masculine, divine feminine, and there's a karmic, watch the Gemini readings, both of them. They have 2. And the Aries reading. The Aries reading is talking about the divine masculine and feminine's connection. And the Gemini reading, one of them is talking about the karmic. Okay? And I think it's called like Love Goggles. All right? I'm saying that to say, there is a person, whoever's stuck in between the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands in a verse, they have to look back in the past, and this came out with the Gemini energy. They have to look back in the past here so that they can gain clarity. All right? It's like they have to do a little bit of a comparison to figure out who wins. They didn't make a judgment call about, they didn't make a final judgment call on this past person. So that's why they have to really close that door before they can move on to the magician, whoever the new person is. See, it's certain things that's hidden. With the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune now. Why is this High Priestess here? The Child is coming out. With the Mask. There's certain things that are being hidden. For some of you guys, you have someone who's interested in you. They have a child with someone else. Okay? And that's why they can't complete, or they're not completely closing the door, because they have a child with them. There is a way to set up energetic or emotional boundaries while having a child with them, but that's not what's happening here. They have to at least setting the emotional boundaries, making a final judgment call on this person. Like, okay, this isn't going to work. This is all it'll ever be. So I can finally move on, you know, like completely move on without the idea of maybe one day we could be a family again. You know, that type of thing that's happening. These readings are messy this time around. There's a whole lot of drama with the third parties. I say so too. So they have to make a judgment call, like really reflect on what they've been through with this person so that they can finally gain the clarity with the King of Swords, all right? When they gain the clarity, then they'll see the truth about who's real, who's not, who's the best move, who's not, who should come out victorious and who shouldn't, okay? Oh, yeah. They have to reflect on the truth. The truth is that if it's just two people that this person is bouncing in between, one of them is a snake. They have to make a final judgment call on that. Like, okay, if this person is like shady or toxic, whatever the case is, they have to make a judgment call on that and figure out how to act on that accordingly. They need to face the truth of that before moving forward. So they ain't bringing baby mama drama into somebody else's life. All right now. This is the same. Everybody's just going through the same storyline. It's different energies, it's different struggles, but it's the same story. Like the divine masculine, they might not be, you know, and that's the thing. To the divine feminines, your divine masculine may not be in their full form yet, right? So keep that in mind. Some of them are struggling to get into magician mode. Now, it does seem like somebody is in magician mode for sure in this case. But yeah, just keep that in mind. I feel like the masculines have a lot of work to do. They're working towards being divine, being a divine masculine, but they still have to close the door on a karmic partner. A lot of them have karmic partners, and they got them a little whipped, okay? And you gotta just let them work that thing out. Stay out the way, all right? So it seems like now the truth is coming out where the masculines are waking up to a new level of truth about this karmic, realizing like, oh, they were shady, or, you know, and it's shining a light on, okay, the Queen of Cups, the divine feminine, that's the energy I need to be towards. I need to go walk towards. What's the blockage? Five of Swords. It's defeat. Part of this also, this came up for Aries. See, someone's in their power, all right? Let's just say it's a masculine and two feminines. Let's just do that, okay? This masculine is in their power, right? They find themselves connecting with a divine feminine that's an upgrade, right? That can give them 10 of Cups energy, give them the emotional fulfillment that they've been looking for now that they know what they need, now that they've grown and matured. They're realizing it's highlighting how toxic their past situation was. But also there's a lot of love there still, even though it's toxic, they've been there. So now it's just like, I feel bad for leaving them behind. this person behind. Let's look at this as, now I'm not saying that the karmic is carrying, not saying that they're like this on their knees, but they, as far as it relates to the divine masculine, that is how they feel. It's like feeling powerless and helpless because this person, the masculine, leveled up and woke up to who they were. And now the karmic no longer has the power and control over this person. Now that the masculine woke up, now they woke up to new connections that match this energy, that more powerful energy. But they're feeling guilt. Six of Cups, that past energy. Not wanting to leave the past behind, not wanting to leave people behind. So it's like, yeah, I'm this person now, but I mean, I could still be there for you. This is really interesting. It's the season for the karmics, apparently. It's like that. The jig is up when it comes to the karmics now. The truth is finally coming out. High Priestess. Look at that. The High Priestess keeps coming out. This person has to listen to their intuition when it comes to this and override their guilt. The guilt is a trap. If you're the masculine, the guilt is a trap, okay? Look at that with the Queen of Cups. They're being intuitively guided to the Queen of Cups, to leave the past behind and go to the Queen of Cups. It seems like they're pretty sure about it. They know this, but it's just a guilt that's causing a confusion. The Seven of Cups. It's like this, okay. It's the energy of like, because they feel like they're leaving someone behind, they feel like they're doing this person wrong, right? So they're like, how can that be the right thing spiritually? Why am I being intuitively led to hurt this person? And that's not what's happening. You're being intuitively guided to have your happy ending. And this will be a bystander of that, right? What'll help this person cope with leaving this person behind is a realization of how they have been kind of holding them back. Okay, the realization of how they kind of was under the karmic's control. It was toxic. That's it. But it's still a lot of empathy or sympathy for this toxic partner. What are they feeling to say? It's like, okay, if somebody is feeling, see the con man is coming out. All right. God damn it, these cards. The thing is, if somebody hurts you, you're like, all right, you can be somewhat empathetic, right? But once you realize, like, oh, their nature, once you realize how deep the rabbit hole goes, right? And you realize, oh, the nature of them, you're like, oh, this wasn't just a bad moment. Like, you just crappy, you know? Once you realize, someone has to realize that, like, it's certain parts that were hidden from the masculine. It was certain parts of the karmic that was hidden from the masculine, okay? And the masculine didn't see it, all right? Because the karmic had the upper hand, had him wrapped. had him wrapped around her finger, okay? So he's looking at it like, well, it's not her fault, but it's like she knew what she was doing, you know, in controlling the situation or keeping him under wraps. It didn't work. The masculines as a collective, they are rising up and becoming this divine energy. They're stepping into their magic, which is great. But now the people that were leeching on while you didn't realize your power, now you have to handle those people. If you're the masculine, you have to handle those people now, because now you're going into magic mode. You're meeting more magic people, and you don't have room for the people, the leeches. Emperor. Look at that. Emperor. See, someone is upgrading, is stepping into Emperor mode. You didn't know you could be this. You were moving around like a knight or a page or whatever the case is. So you were meeting people on that level. Don't be, you know, I mean, everything is subject to change, okay? You're evolving, so the people around you are going to evolve. And you have to stand tall, be okay with that, all right? That's just how it is. This is very powerful energy that someone is stepping into. Anyway. This is that I can do anything energy. Emperor with the Three of Wands, standing tall and getting what you want. You can have whatever you want. You can manifest whatever you want. The coast is clear. The only thing that's holding you back is you looking back and trying to bring people with you who haven't done the work for themselves. If they do the work for themselves, they'll meet you on this level and become Empress or Emperor. Okay, these could be friends, family, whatever, romantic interests. If they didn't do the work, that you can't drag them along with you. That's called baggage. All right. If they do the work, they'll naturally spring up with you and naturally be on your vibe and on your frequency. And you wouldn't have to go back and forth like, oh, should they stay in my life or not? It'll be very clear. What's the advice? I'm only halfway through these readings, and like the majority of them are divine masculine, divine feminine energy readings. Advice. Look at that, the Devil card coming out in reverse. See, that situation, this person isn't realizing how toxic this person is. If they knew the extent, then they would set some energetic boundaries. Now, if you already know that they are, then set the boundaries there emotionally, okay? And energetically. You're going to have to handle that. What's up? I'm tired of this storyline. Like, when is this going to end? Look at that. Double card with the Two of Cups. Yes. Two of Cups in reverse. It's a broken connection and it's toxic. It's a toxic, broken connection. Someone needs to look at it for what it is, see how toxic it is, and move forward accordingly, okay? In a very healthy manner. All right, if you have children with this person, then obviously you're gonna have to, you can't just cut them off, but you're gonna have to set some emotional boundaries there. Okay, make sure that you're handling them in a way where they know, okay, the door is closed for the emotions. You know, if you're still banging them, then you know what I mean? It's things like that. You gotta just cut it out. Also, get rid of the guilt. Let go of the guilt. All right. Well, these readings are going to trigger everyone. I'm just, whatever. I'll just brace myself for those comments. All right. Hidden Truth Oracle. I'm going to do the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and then the Magician, the Emperor. What does the Queen of Wands higher self want to say? Okay. So the person from the past, the Queen of Wands energy, the karmic, they're working on it. They're trying to work on being themselves, being a better person, being more authentic, you know, not being all toxic and shit. They're trying, and that is what's holding. That's why the Emperor is still trying to hold on. Like, all right, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. All right. What does the Queen of Cups want to say? The Divine Feminine. I don't react when people mention you. They're just keeping it quiet and observing, and that's exactly what you should do. Just sit back and just be like, all right, go ahead and handle that. But they're thinking. They're hiding their emotions about this situation, okay? I can't stop thinking about you. They're like patiently waiting, like, okay, are you gonna handle this situation so we can be together? Like, what are you doing? And what does a magician want to tell the DM? What does a magician want to tell? The DM want to tell the Divine Feminine. What is the Divine Masculine? The Emperor want to tell the Divine Feminine. I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay. Anything else? I hide behind material things. Both parties are hiding. Yeah, it's a mirroring there going on. Both parties are being kind of shy about the connection, it seems. The Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Everything is like kind of in limbo. So many things remind me of you. But both are thinking about each other very heavily. All right. What does the Emperor want to tell the Karmic? What does the Emperor want to tell the Karmic? They want to be honest with them. I don't react when people mention you. I want to tell you how I feel. They want to have an honest communication, honest talk with the Karmic about like what's going on next. Because they're improving and they're growing. I am becoming a better person. They're growing, they're maturing, they're growing out of the connection, but they don't know how to explain it seems. Interesting. Oh, see? No, see? There we go. Boom. Saw it. I want to be more than friends. See? That's what I'm saying right there. Like, if you out here, you have both. That was a Taurus reading too. Like, well, I gotta choose. I want both. See, somebody is still putting the feelers out for the ex, you know? It's history there. It's history, especially if you have a kid with them, you know what I mean? Come on. They're probably not together, but still banging. Like, come on, man. Anyway, so I said all that to say, back to what I said before. Some of you guys, the Divine Feminines, if you're watching this, not all of them are fully formed in their Divine Masculine, okay? Some of them are still, they're towing the line, okay? It seems like a lot of them are towing the line, okay? They feel this real deal connection with you, but they're also playing with what they used to playing with. So, they're not fully formed, all right? So, just... you keep doing what you gotta do. You keep sitting back and observing their growth, all right? And you keep doing what you gotta do. What's the power animal for the Divine Feminine? Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. See? That's the truth. They might be acting like, see, if this is a third party, they might be acting like, oh yeah, I can't leave, I don't know. Blah, 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 complaining or whatever the case is, when in actuality, they are loving up on them too. Like, come on. Anyway, truth transcends illusion. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Be bold enough to move on. Like, I ain't waiting for this bullshit. Work it out. Starford spirit, open to infinite possibilities. You know, I feel like a lot of these people, whatever. Because with the Queen of Wands energy, it just feels like it's some type of, it's definitely a devil energy there. It's some type of toxic energy, and it could be some of them, it could be sex, you know, or some type of emotional like manipulation, you know, something like that that's happening, whatever. But whatever the case is, this person has a karmic that knows the buttons to push, you know, so the masculine just has to wisen up. That's all. Anyway, for the feminines, Starford spirit, be open to infinite possibilities. This isn't the only DM, okay? This isn't the only divine masculine out here. You'll find more. You have more. It's okay. Keep an open mind here, all right? Spider spirit, make your dreams real. You keep doing you. You keep manifesting. You keep being a bomb ass, whatever you are. All right, let's go. Whoever's coming out as divine feminine. Now, what is the energy for the power animal for the masculine? And then I'll do one for the karmic, because just in case all three is watching, you know, everybody's trying to grow. Everybody's trying to get better. All right, so everybody deserves some advice here. What's the masculine here? Talking about love is all around. I bet masculines, love is all around. You in between two women. Playing around. Loving on everybody. Stop being, look, love is all around. Okay. It's a beautiful thing to feel loved. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Here's what you need to realize. If you're feeling guilt about leaving someone behind, know that, listen, just like you have a divine feminine, if you're the masculine and you met a divine feminine and then you have a karmic that you need to let go of, that karmic is someone's divine feminine. You're just holding up their process now. So think of it like that, all right? Whether they see it or not, that's exactly what's happening. Everyone has their matches, all right? And divine feminines, at some point, you is probably someone's karmic, all right? We can all switch the roles here, all right? So nobody's better than the other. It's just in this situation, we're just talking about who is matching, and this third person who was there for longer actually has another match elsewhere, okay? So anyway, don't feel guilty about letting that go. There's a need, the throat chakra, there's a need to speak up. Honor your desires, honor your love, honor how you feel. Bounce spirit, wrap it up. Time to tend to the small things. Wrap it up. If you're like, yeah, that's my baby mother, whatever. I mean, we're cool, but we're not together anymore. We're just co-parenting. But you guys are still banging. Yeah, that's still keeping the door open. Wrap it up. All right. Scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you. Yes, you are the magician. Yes, you can create whatever you want. You can have whatever you want, and you have the power to create. I mean, you actually manifested a divine connection. Don't sleep on that. Don't connect. Don't co-create with the universe and then shit on the creation that you're bringing in. All right. If you want a certain type of love, it's like you can have that. Don't shit on it when it comes. All right, and what's the advice for the karmic? Sandpiper spirit, be playful. And then bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yes, you are going through a new beginning. You're going through a transformation. All right, we have be playful. There's a need to be a bit lighter about this situation. Easier said than done. Will spirit, trust in a great mystery. There's a need for you to stay optimistic about your love life. You might be trying to hold on to the divine masculine, who could be the father of your kid, whatever, and you feel them pulling away. You have your own adventure in store. as I mentioned, like, you have your own DM, okay? Even though it's just, you know, it played out the way it played out. This person is your karmic, right? So it's okay. Everyone is, you know, we can all exchange the roles here.